What's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? Today's a beautiful day. Much better than lately. Like it's been a lot of coldness, but today is gorgeous outside. So how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. And yes, this is an ExJw video, so you know what to do. Anytime you see an ExJw video, you hit the like button and you subscribe. And you leave a comment, okay? You gotta leave a comment, man, because I want to talk to you. I want to hear your voice through your fingers. Your finger voice. Your fingered voice. That don't sound right. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. You have some beautiful hair on the knuckles of your feet. I mean, it's not a lot down there, but the ones that's there, very admirable. And beautiful. And if you've enjoyed your toe knuckle hair compliment, you can thank me by subscribing. Anyway, let's get to the video. So, I was watching Kim and Mikey's channel, as I tend to do, because they have a great channel and they have a lot of great information on there. And yeah, basically the Jehovah Witnesses are trying to sue Australia. Can you believe that? And this is the weird thing about it, because I've reported this before, because they reported it, and then I reported it after they reported it. They're basically supposed to be joining the redress scheme in Australia for allowing such horrible things to happen to young people inside of that organization and not doing their due diligence to make sure that they're protected. And they haven't joined yet. Yeah, not only haven't they joined yet, but they're suing the government of Australia. Are they about to lose their tax-exempt status? I don't know, but according to the paperwork, they haven't joined yet, and yeah, they're sitting up there trying to sue. They're trying to sue the Australian government for trying to take away their ability to be a tax-exempt corporation. This is the thing that really gets me and really irks me, right? Because when they were just sitting up there and people were going to get hurt and people were going to go through horrible situations, they always tell people, take the hit. Take the hit. Do it for Jehovah. And when they have an opportunity to take the hit, they, oh no, we're going to join, we'll join. And then they didn't join. So, I mean, are they trying to take the hit now? I don't know. I'm all confused, to be honest with you. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'll put it like this. They had more than enough time to join the redress scheme and actually do something to help people that they allowed to be hurt inside their organization, and they did not join. They still haven't joined. I think they're trying to buy themselves some more time or something weird like that. But either way it go, Jesus Christ, Watchtower, what are you doing? This is like a fub to the 10th degree, because you've already announced to your congregations that you'd be joining this redress scheme. And it's funny the way you did it, because you lied to them. You lied. You said that you're joining the redress scheme because you were forced to due to the law being changed. But the law wasn't changed stating that you had to join. The law just simply said if you didn't join, there'll be a penalty. There's a difference there. The difference is simply this. If you stand up for Jehovah God, you're going to have to pay a penalty for it. But you'd be standing up for Jehovah God. So that should be a penalty that they're more than happy to pay. Any penalty that you pay in the name of fighting for Jehovah, that should be easy money right there. Just, okay, well, looks like this is something we got to do. We're Jehovah's organization. That's the one thing we're supposed to do, is fight for Jehovah. But they're doing the opposite. They're fighting for their money. Huh? What? Let me stop acting like I'm shocked. Let me stop acting like I'm shocked and surprised. I'm not, okay? That's disingenuous of me, okay? Because I knew from day one, Jump Street, that they would not fight for that organ. They ain't fighting for Jehovah. They're fighting for their money. They've been fighting for their money from the very get-go. Every single time there's a penalty in which the Jehovah Witnesses lose money, they fight. When it's a penalty in which Jehovah Witnesses may lose their life, They might fight for the ability to lose your life. Like, I've seen them fight for that. I've seen them go to trial to make sure that people had their right, their freedom of religion, to die on the operating room table. Refusing blood transfusions. I've seen them go to court for that now. They were willing to fight for that tooth and nail. But this is the thing that I don't get. They are going to court and they're trying to sue, basically saying that that the Australian government is infringing on their religious freedom. That organization is trying to say it is wrong to infringe on somebody's religious freedom. The same organization that once you get baptized, you do not have the religious freedom to choose another religion. If you leave that organization, you will lose your family and friends and you'll be penalized. You'll never be able to talk to anybody or associate with anybody who's associated in their religion. Now remember, you spend your entire life in every single moment inside of that religion, cutting off everybody except for exclusively people inside that organization. So if you decide to leave that organization, you are basically losing everything you've ever known your entire life if you were born and raised inside of that organization. So yeah, there's a penalty for leaving. A pretty huge one if you've ever actually taken what they said serious. And a lot of people do. A lot of people spend their entire life believing that people who are not Jehovah's Witness people are worldly, dirty, and dangerous. And if you spend your life believing that non-Jehovah's Witnesses are worldly, dirty, and dangerous, then you do not have any any non-Jehovah's Witness association, including friends and family. So if you spend your entire life in that organization and you decide that, hey, this ain't it, and you want to go to another religion or no religion at all or anything like that, you do not have the religious freedom in that organization to do that. They'll say you can leave. Yeah, you can leave. Go ahead. You won't be able to talk to your family and friends anymore. Yeah, we're going to hold that over your head. But yeah, go ahead, leave. Freedom. Freedom. Let freedom ring. This is the thing. We're not dumb, okay? I might be dumb, but we're not dumb, okay? You cannot do this to people. And it is the most hypocritical thing in the world to try to sue the Australian government for infringing on your religious freedom when you do not allow people inside of your organization to freely choose another religion if they want to. You do not allow that. You penalize and you rip apart families if people try to choose something different than the religion that you gave them. You try to get them baptized at an ungodly young age, and you try to hold them to that for their entire life, and you penalize them very strictly if they try to leave. How dare you try to say that they're stepping on your religious freedom? You do not have a position or a standing to talk at all. Not even a little bit. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Like, how do they have the gall to do? This is like some of the most hypocritical stuff I've ever seen in my life. It's like if a shark got bit by an orca whale and they tried to sue the orca whale for biting things. Brother, you are a shark. You don't even have fingers. The only way you can interact with the other parts of the world is to bite. You can bite and you can rub your nose on stuff. That's all you can do, shark. So how dare you try to come down on somebody else for doing exactly what you do? How dare this organization try to come down on anybody else for oh my God, I really wish that America took things like religious freedoms seriously. I really wish they do. Because there would be no way that you could be allowed to have an organization with a tax-free charitable status when that same organization routinely rip apart families, friendships, relationships, Titanic ships. They didn't rip apart the Titanic ship, but they rip apart all the other ships on the basis of keeping people inside this organization and not providing them any religious freedom. You do not have the religious freedom to leave and choose an organization without being penalized. I was about to say penalized. But if you cannot do that, if you cannot have that, if you cannot live that life, then you should not be able to hold an organization under a charitable status, under a tax-free charitable status in this country. But that could only happen if America took religious freedoms seriously. That is infuriating that they're even able to do this, that they even have the gall to sue somebody on that grounds, right? Really? Man, that's like me suing somebody for eating delicious food. Brother, that's what you do. Anyway, I hope y'all having a good day. They're going to lose this case. It's going to be hilarious, and I'll tell you all about it when I find out more about it. Shout out to the Kim and Mikey channel because they always provide me with such good information. The video is in the description. Check it out when you get a chance. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. Holla at your guala. Deuces.